With the inyanim of mitzvah tefillin, I want to share with you the power of the mitzvah of tefillin coming from the Gemara and the Midrashim themselves. The Gemara says, Masechet Menachot, Avichai says that he is a guarantee. Ma'arev ani bo, a person who wears tefillin, that the power of Gehinom will not affect this person. A person who wears tefillin will not be affected by Gehinom.
Means?
He will not be, we'll have to see the Rashi, the deeper meaning, but on some level a person is protected from the punishment of Gehinom by wearing tefillin. Papa says a person who wears tefillin, he is a guarantee. Papa says, I'm the guarantee for this person that all of his averot are forgiven. A person who wears tefillin. Shlaki says a person who wears tefillin has arichut yamim. He has a longevity of life. He lives for a long time. HaKadosh Baruch Hu has given us such a powerful mitzvah, and each mitzvah has its own power. However, as we mentioned on Thursday, in order for the mitzvah to be effective, a person has to have kavanah, a person has to have intentionality. When you put on the tefillin, one of the recent poskim, Aruch HaShulchan, he says that if a person does not have the proper mindset, the proper kavanah, when he puts on the tefillin, it's as if he's putting a stone on his arm and a stone on his head. There's no effectiveness to it. What's the idea of tefillin? That a person has kavanah. What kind of kavanah? It's not al pi sod, it's kavanah al pi halakha. That a person has to have in mind, I'm taking this tefillin, on which are the parashiot of HaKadosh Baruch Hu, and I'm placing them on my heart. I'm placing them on my brain. I subjugate, and I tell HaKadosh Baruch Hu every single day that this is my uniform. I'm subjugating my passion, and I'm subjugating my intellect to you, HaKadosh Baruch Hu. It's all for you, and it's all yours. I don't let myself get carried away. I don't put my intellect into endeavors that are contrary to HaKadosh Baruch Hu. I don't let my passions take me chas v'shalom away from HaKadosh Baruch Hu. When a person has this in mind every single day, the power that it has to protect him from Averah, to keep him on the straight and narrow, is unbelievable, and that's what the Gemara is telling us. More than that, the Midrash brings down an unbelievable thing. Someone told me last night that he would like to study Torah more, and then the next minute of conversation, he says he's at the gym 3 hours on Motzei Shabbat. I'm sure he is sincere, he'd like to study Torah more, and it could be he needs to be at the gym, but it's not. It doesn't exactly fit. If you want to study Torah a little bit more, maybe study 1 hour of Torah and 2 hours in the gym Motzei Shabbat. But let's say there is a person who is, in all sincerity, he wants to study Torah, but he really does not have the time as much as he would like to give the Torah study. Listen to what the Midrash says. Midrash Shochartov Mizmor Aleph. Amar Rabbi Eliezer. Rabbi Eliezer says, Amru Yisrael Lifnei HaMakom. The Jewish people say to Hashem, Ribono Shel Olam, Anu Rotzim Ligab BaTorah Yomam V'Layla. It is our desire to toil in Torah study day and night, Yomam V'Layla. Aval Ein Lanu Penai. But we don't have the time. Practically speaking, we're not available to study Torah as much as we want. Very, for those who are sincere, that's a very realistic concern. We can't study Torah as much as we want. Amar lahem HaKadosh Baruch Hu, Kayemu mitzvat tefillin bechol yom. Fulfill the mitzvah of tefillin religiously every single day like you're supposed to. I'll consider it for you as if you study Torah day and night. A person who religiously every single day comes to tefillah, b'tzipur, he wears tefillin, there's an additional power of as if he's studying Torah day and night, not just for an hour, for day and night. It's unbelievable midrash. To finish off, you know HaKadosh Baruch Hu also wears tefillin. Like the Gemara says, the first period of Masechet Brachot. What does it say in HaKadosh Baruch Hu's tefillin? Mi ka'amcha Yisrael go yachad ba'aretz, which means HaKadosh Baruch Hu in his tefillin says, who is like my nation, the Jewish people? In our tefillin, we praise HaKadosh Baruch Hu. In his tefillin, he praises us. When we conduct ourselves with this devotion to all mitzvot, but in particular to grab the opportunity of mitzvah tefillin, we can understand why HaKadosh Baruch Hu in his tefillin says, Mi ka'amcha Yisrael go yachad ba'aretz. Adonai chafetz leman tzidko yagdil Torah v'yadir.